My name is Leann Cooper, and this week is Inventor Studio, and this is part 5. Today we're going to talk about an American sculpture artist named Judith Scott. So for this project, you're going to need some aluminum foil, a pair of scissors. You can use any kind of twine or string. This is a piece of t-shirt yarn that I made from an old t-shirt. Regular yarn would work, and then scraps of fabric. And that's all you will need for this week's project. So the first step of this project is to make our little armature. We're going to be creating a little textile animal in the style of Judith Scott. And what we're doing here is we're taking some foil, and I've already started my little creature. I'm going to say it's kind of like a dog bear maybe. And I took it, and it has its front legs there and its back and its head. So I'm going to show you how I did that by making the back legs. And just kind of fold over these sharper points. And I'm going to scrunch it together. And this is going to be kind of like the skeleton of our little animal. So I'm going to put this back here, and let's see, I'm going to line up these legs, and then I'm going to wrap this around, come back over, and take this back little part, kind of squish it so it holds it there. And then for this part, we can just fold it up so that his legs are about the same size. So after you get your armature, that's when we're going to start adding the textiles. So with the textiles, we'll just take some of your scraps and make some strips. You can cut them out with your scissors and make them straight, or you can start a cut and then rip it, and that'll give you a little bit of a textured edge. There we go. Then once I pull it like that, I kind of flatten it back out a little bit. But that gives you some really cool frayed edges there that you can use on your strip. So let me show you how we will start covering our animal. I like to start with his head, and I cover over the edge like this. Wait, I forgot. I need to cut some of the thread first. So I cover the bottom edge like this. And then I try to hold it with my fingers, and then I'm just going to wrap it around. Once I get that on there good and tight, then I will take my string tie a knot here so we can secure our fabric. Oops. Let me try that again. Go. Now, so don't worry if it takes you a few times. Most people don't go around wrapping up foil, so it takes a little bit to get used to it. Then we're going to leave these strings hanging out over here, and then we're going to start wrapping. And I want you to make sure that you cover all this foil up. We don't want to see it in our finished project. And once you get this part, you can take your string, wrap it around to secure it some. I'm going to get all the way down here to the end of this. I'll get back up, make another knot. can leave this long if you want to, but I'm going to cut mine off a little bit. So there's just tiny little tails. You would do that same process on the legs, all 4 legs, and then around the body you can just wrap it around. You can finish it off with a bigger piece if you want. And I will show you the finished project. So here is my finished piece, and as you can see, I've completely covered it with the fabric, and I wrapped the twine around, and then I finished it off with this t-shirt yarn. But this is very reminiscent of something that Judith Scott would have made. She was born with Down syndrome, and when she was a baby she lost her hearing, and she never spoke to anyone. But as she became an adult, her sister took her in and enrolled her in an art center. And that's when Judith found her passion and her talent for abstract textile sculptures. So I hope that you enjoyed making this little animal, and I hope that Judith has inspired you. I know she has me. So today we learned about American fiber artist Judith Scott. I hope that you enjoyed learning about her and how she used art as a way of communication. And I hope that maybe if you're having some bad days or something that you need to express, that maybe you will be able to feel inspired by her to use art as a way to express your feelings. I hope you enjoyed this project. So I hope you enjoyed Inventor Studio, and I hope you had fun with all the classes. I know I did.